It is with great joy for Molly and AJ that we gather together and witness and celebrate their union in marriage. They bring shared dreams and a mutual hope that binds them together in this loving commitment. Now, this is such a significant event in your life, a day that signifies a new beginning, turning over of a new and beautiful leaf. However, it is only one day of many. The meaningful days that you've already spent together, the deep connections that you've developed with one another, have laid the foundation for a strong marriage, fortified with rich commitment to each other, love for your family, and a united hope for the future of your marriage. You have no doubt seen and encountered the melting pot of experiences that make up a partnership. Marriages that see the most beauty, the greatest reward, and the deepest love are those in which each partner is able to accept and respect the journey they've embarked on, both as partners and individuals. Today's ceremony is more than the celebration of the love and the mutual affection that lives in your hearts in this moment. It actually reaches into the future and it proclaims your intentions for what tomorrow will hold. It sets the tone for a life together that only you two can envision, build, and cultivate together. I want you to look at one another now. See the person that you've chosen to love. Remember this moment. The words that you share with one another will take you across a threshold and you'll continue your adventures together as husband and wife. Now, AJ, will you have Molly to be your wife, to have and to hold? Will you respect her, sharing joy as well as sorrow, triumph as well as defeat, and keep her close beside you as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Molly, will you have AJ to be your husband, to have and to hold? Will you love him, respect him, sharing joy as well as sorrow, triumph as well as defeat, and keep him close beside you as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Thank you.
Beeps. We can't be formal about this. You've seen me at my best, you've seen me at my worst, and you've supported me through literally every major event that's been thrown at us. I promise that I will do the same forever, and we will raise TJ to be a great man. And I promise that I'm going to be your best friend forever. I love you.
AJ, truly never thought I would find my person. And I listened to my mom when she told me to give him a shot. Day after day, month after month, year after year, you've been right there with me. And we have a beautiful little boy and our Eggie. And I wouldn't want to do this with anyone else. And I love you, and my family loves you. And I promise to be your best friend until the end.
Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because that is what love is. Love is not breathless. It is not excitement. It is not just the promulgation of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away. And that is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground. And when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from the branches, they find that they are one tree and not two. Molly and AJ, your marriage will flourish and strengthen when you commit yourselves to love, respect, and champion each other daily. As kindness begets kindness, dedication, compassion, and forgiveness begets the same. Treasure together what each of you brings to this relationship. And my belief for your marriage is that you will remain mindful as the years progress of the declaration that you're making to each other today, deciding that nothing will come between you and your commitment to one another. You will do this by actively loving each other, learning to strengthen one another with grace, empathy, praise, and genuine admiration, seeing the good in each other above any imperfections. Now, today is a beautiful day. It's a joyful occasion, and above all, it's a blessed opportunity to wholeheartedly commit to the person that you've been called to love. Now, because you, Molly, and you, AJ, have desired each other in marriage, affirmed your love and faith to one another, sealing your vows in the giving and receiving of rings, I now proclaim you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
All the throw them away. And my thoughts will turn to questions now of the paths we take. Is the one you took a back?